Wow, all these like discoveries, they're really amazing. So like how do you think that these discoveries could be an inspiration, for our learners?
It's the great work of researchers. And what Terry and I are able to do is convey that information in a way that people can actually understand how this great work can help them. So you'll be able to use some of these techniques effectively. And it's just a wonderful thing I think the big thing is just to realize that by just picking up a few simple ideas, simple tricks and tips, if you have a good education and a good career, and so learning some of these techniques can be it's like a ripple effect of wonderful outcome. All you need is the motivation to try to start incorporating some of these ideas into your life, and it will make a tremendous difference for you.
I apply a lot of your techniques in my current work today. Like I'll do the focus mode and the diffuse mode and the Pomodoro technique. Well, guess what? Like I don't even feel like I'm working anymore because it's no longer painful, and I can go on the whole day and it just doesn't feel like work. So I think that's really effective for me personally. Actually, I would like to share my experience with learning how to learn. When I came across your course last year in Coursera, I was wondering, what it was all about because learning how to learn, right? People at my age, I think we already think we know how to learn. Anyway, so I took your course and wow, I didn't know how to learn, right? And I was doing all these ineffective techniques like I would stay up late, I would cramp before an exam, I was learning everything all at once. But your course, I was thinking to myself that years ago, if I knew all these things, I would be a much better learner than I am today.
I should tell everyone that Nisha she's one of the most phenomenal learners. I just love everything we do together. But I have to say, one thing that I really love is you can have institutions like the Siam Commercial Bank who are really, really dedicated to helping people to learn more effectively or to just live better lives. And it's just nice hanging around with people like that. So I'm so delighted to be able to be here with you, and thank you to the bank for supporting this work.
Last year we had so many licenses for online courses, but no one was taking any course. And I found your course and I thought it was a really good course to help people learn. So we did a little campaign on it, and guess what? We got over 100 people who enrolled in the course, and over 70% of them actually completed the course. And they really appreciate this course, and they said it could help them actually not only in learning, but also in their work as well. From your experience, can you share with us maybe some success stories you have had or some lesson learned that you think are the most influential?
So this is my basement right here. So you can see
Wow.
the green screen. I mean, it's totally amateur hour. So we put that. I remember I knew nothing about videotaping or how to do it. I could press the button on a camera. So we're thinking, well, how do we do this? So we Google up, how do you put together a green screen studio? And then we just watch the videos online, and they tell you how to do it. And so we put together this. You can see there's our fireplace over to the left, and there's the door to the backyard here. And I remember I talked to someone who was an expert, and they said, we had 20 people working on our design team, and you got to have a producer. And I'm thinking, I don't have 20 people on a design team. I don't have a producer. I mean, all I have is me with some help from my husband and Terry over at the Salk Institute. But I think the course turned out better for the fact that it wasn't made by a big production company with lots of big production qualities. And that's part of why people like it. And that's a big part of why I think I'm here today. I think one of the most difficult things of running a very popular online course and really that's really helping a lot of people is it can be difficult sometimes to handle all the fan letters, so I'm like, online learning is great, but there's one bad thing, and that can be, a deluge of fan letters from people who have really been helped by what they've been learning. I get so many thank yous from people who, for example, they were flunking out of an engineering program, or they were flunking their math studies, and they changed just their simple change in how they were approaching their learning made all the difference.
Today, you gave a very inspiring session for our learners. Let's say if they have some questions, we'll round up the questions and send them to you over for your replies. Would that be okay?
Of course. Anything she asks, I pretty much have to say, whatever, as you wish.
It was such an honor to have you here today. I mean, for the first time for our Thai audience on the PMD platform, they actually got to learn directly from Professor Oakley, and for having a chance to host someone at your caliber with such inspiring and experiential sharing, it was such a great pleasure. So Barb, thank you so much for your time today, and then we're looking forward to be seeing more of you.
Oh, it will be my pleasure, and thank you for working with such an extraordinary group that is truly, truly trying to help people in Thailand to better their lives. So it is my pleasure and my honor.